So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again, and I'm recording this video before England take on Senegal in the World Cup. Looking forward to it, actually. Not that I like watching England, not that I like international football, really, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing how we do because Senegal is not going to be easy. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if England got knocked out tonight. I equally wouldn't be surprised if we went out there and battered Senegal. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I know you lot love my predictions, especially when it comes to England, because I've been getting them all wrong. So I'm going to say, let's say 3-1. 3-1 England. I'm going to stick with the English. Come on. It's coming home, people. It's coming home. And yeah, you're going to watch this after the game's finished. So no doubt I would have got this one completely wrong as well. But big up to everybody who has been subscribing to the channel. Big up to everybody who's been checking out the latest videos. If you haven't, go and check out the last two. Jesus first update. This is the main update now of the Jesus injury crisis, injury news, whatever you want to call it. And check out the video I did about Tielemans as well. Both of them dropped yesterday. Sorry, I'm lying. One of them dropped today, the Tielemans one. The other video dropped yesterday. But keep your eyes peeled as well, as tomorrow I will be live with Kenny and Jez. So looking forward to doing the podcast there. And yeah, man, it's been a bad couple of hours, bad 48 hours for Arsenal, really, because we see Jesus limp off the other day, a little ice pack on his knee. We're thinking, please be okay, mate. Please be okay. And then we got some news come out saying that it was a 4-week injury, a little 3 to 4 weeker. So we're thinking, well, okay, that's not too bad. He's not going to miss any of the games. And if he does, it's only going to be 1, maybe 2, the 2 Christmas fixtures. Then we get more updates come out that apparently he was playing through injury. And the Brazil national boss has come out and gone absolutely nuts about that claim, by the way. Called out all the liars, all the haters. He wasn't happy. And he went on a bit of a rant about it. Let me see if I can find the quotes and read exactly what he said. There we go. He was asked during his press conference if Jesus had already had an issue with his knee prior to the World Cup. He replied, "Thank you very much for your question, but I don't like hearing lies. And there's lots of lies and evil lies out there. Those are the people who want to do bad things for others. I have no time whatsoever. Do we play for victory or risk or peril of a player? So the liar who is out there, because that is what we call them, that's the name, the haters who keep giving hate, go and do something else and stop giving fake news. You are fake news. The Brazil boss has gone on a mad one. Arsenal has a great medical department and we have a great medical department and we are responsible. We are personally responsible and ethical and we would never let that happen. We did not want this to happen and it is a shame." The assistant coach added, "Yes, that's important for us to clarify because we were visiting Arsenal in August and at no moment were we made aware, not only them, but as medical staff, I repeat what the manager has said. Tite, I think the manager's name, Brazil, I think that's how you pronounce it. We will never put their health at risk." So yeah, he's gone mad. And the good news for Brazil is Neymar is going to be fit to play South Korea, apparently. So they've lost Jesus, but they've gained Neymar back. Not that that helps Arsenal in any way, shape or form. It's now come out, and there's multiple reports doing the rounds, that Jesus is going to have to undergo surgery. He's going to be out for about 3 or 4 months. And this is massive. I can't lie. I've said this all season. I've been told I'm negative, been told I'm toxic by all these little snowflakes that just want to ride the wave. Don't look to the future. Don't look to the present. Don't look to the present future. Because this season, we've been not getting away with it because we've been fantastic, but we've managed to get players back in when one's injured. Yeah, it's not like we've had Jesus out, Eddie out, Party out all at the same time. It's like one comes in, one goes out again. And that's how it's been all season. We've had Tierney out, we've had Jesus now, we've had Smith Rowe out for a long time. We've had Thomas Partey out in dribs and drabs. Tommy Yasu's been out. Saka, I think, missed 1 game or half a game. So I don't know. I think he missed 1 game, or we rested him just as a precaution. We've had Martinelli out for 1 game, 2 games, but we've always had somebody stepping back in. The problem we've got now is the person who's stepping in for Jesus is Eddie Nketiah. And no disrespect to Eddie Nketiah, but he ain't all that. He ain't good enough to lead the line, score the goals, and to make play happen. Because let's be honest with this, Gabriel Jesus has been our most creative player. He's got 5 goals. He's got 5 assists. He's been the heartbeat of our team. Everything goes through Jesus. He drives forward. He's a great dribbler. He makes stuff happen. He panics defenders, which then leaves spaces when we've got overloads, makes spaces for Granit Xhaka to get in and score goals, which he's done this season. Saka, Martinelli, Vieira chipped in with a goal. Odegaard's our top goal scorer as well this season. And that's because Jesus has been able to do what he's doing, drop deep, get the ball, run forward. Now we've got overlaps everywhere. Now they're all getting sucked into Jesus. Spare man, spare man, spare man. And we're scoring goals out of it. And listen, it is a massive, massive blow. And we need to rectify this real quick. Listen, I hope he's back quicker than 3-4 months. Because I'll tell you something, if we get any more players out injured, and I said this on the football terrace, and all the little kids that were crying in the comment section, where are you? Let's be having you. Come back and apologise now, because I've been saying this. Dan Potts has been saying this. Kenny, Jez, and anyone else that has seen this time and time before. Yes, it's not Arsenal's fault he's got injured. What is Arsenal's fault is we haven't got adequate cover for him. Signing Eddie Nketiah up based on the fact he scored 5 goals, which took us from 4th to 5th, and giving him £100 a week, the big boy 14 on the back, that ain't good enough as a second striker at Arsenal. I'm sorry, it ain't. We've seen some great strikers at this football club. He ain't going to be anywhere near it. So we need to go out there and do something in the January window, because the club are at fault for not doing something in the summer window. Yes, we brought Jesus in, which was great, but I still felt we needed something else. It's the same in midfield. Thomas Partey has any length of time out, we're in a bit of trouble, especially if it coincides with Jesus being out. William Saliba has been our best defender this season. And if he gets injured, then we go back to Ben White at centre-back, and Ben White at centre-back ain't all that. Ben White at right-back, by the way, has been superb. But then we'd have Tomiyasu in, and it's then going back to the same defence last season that crumbled and cracked. And if you have Thomas Partey out and Saliba, if they get a little knock, and we know Thomas Partey don't stay fit for very long, but he is on the way back from the World Cup, and he is going to be back in training, and he is going to be hopefully fit. Fingers crossed. And hopefully he can play against West Ham on Boxing Day. But this is a bit of a concern, because the way our team play, like I said, everything goes through Jesus. So now, where's the spark? Where's the guy that's going to drive forward? Yes, we've got players that can do similar, but not like him. Martinelli is more of a winger under this manager anyway. I think he's a striker, but he's played as a winger mostly under this manager. Bukayo Saka is a winger. We haven't got somebody that's going to drop into midfield like Jesus does, like Harry Kane does for that lot. Drops in, starts pinging passes, dribbling forward, making stuff happen. We have not got that player in our team. Odegaard is not that guy. Odegaard likes to float out to the right, little tippy-tappy passes and whip a ball in, maybe arrive late in the box and score goals like this season. But it's not one of them that's just going to muscle past 2-3 and make stuff happen. We ain't got that in our squad. We haven't got a number 9 striker. Jesus is not a number 9. He's more of a false 9. We need a number 9, and we need somebody creative in midfield that's going to jink past and make doors open and cause mayhem. We need to go and do that. Real talk. We need to go and sign some players, because if he is out for 3-4 months, which it's rumored, and listen, if you're having surgery on your knee, then it's probably about 3-4 months. So yeah, we're kind of shafted with that. I can't lie, and it's not good. It's going to hinder our title chances. It's going to hinder our top 4 chances. In fact, that's what I'm saying. When I'm being called out for saying all of this and saying, look, we need more. We have to go and get more. People are all crying about it. Saying people can do what they want, but at the same time, this is why I don't get carried away when we're top of the table. And this is why I constantly sit there and have the, in some people's eyes, pessimistic view of this football club and this team. It's not pessimistic, it's realism. It's the fact that I can see this is going to happen at some point. The amount of games that these players play, the short space of recovery time, then they're back out there and it's a big physical man's game. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you're getting kicked, you're getting elbowed, you're getting jabbed, you're getting trodden on, studs down your back, like down the back of your calf. You're going to have knee injuries. You're going to collide with the knees. You're going 100 miles an hour and you clatter into someone, it's going to hurt. It's really going to hurt. And eventually, when you're doing that every 3 days, constantly 3 days, and you have a little bit of recovery time, and you've got to do it all again and be the peak of your power again, eventually it will catch up on you. And listen, it's unfortunate what's happened to Jesus. Do I believe he had an injury before? I don't know, if I'm honest. I don't know. But the Brazil manager put up a good case to say that wasn't the case. So you have to go with what he says, I suppose. But I don't know, because his performances for Arsenal weren't up here in the last 5 or 6 games before the World Cup. Before that, right at the start of the season, he was off the charts. But maybe he was saving himself a little bit for the World Cup. Maybe he was just burnt out a little bit. I don't know. But when you have 3 days and then it's another game, 3 days, then it's another game. And listen, we're flying at the moment. Will we continue flying? That depends on this football club. This football club needs to go and show some serious intent. They need to go and buy a striker. They need to go and buy a midfielder. They need to go and buy a winger. Go and buy all 3 of them in January. Do that in January. I think we can win the league. I've said it a million times. If we don't do all 3 in January, I think we're going to struggle to win the title. Man City, we know, can put 16, 18, 19 wins together. They've done it multiple times. We know that their squad is better than Arsenal's. Our first 11 is great, but now we've lost our best attacker in terms of creativity scoring as well. And if we lose our best midfielder or our best defender, we're fucked. It's as simple as that. So fingers crossed, this club show a bit of intent, show a bit of ambition, and actually go and do what's required, because so far they have done what's required. They've been getting the points on the board. We're sat top for the reason that we've been the best in the league. And it's been a long time coming, but the season is still 24 games to go for Arsenal. We're not even halfway through our league fixtures yet, and we've just lost our best attacking player. So we're in a good position in a way, because the January window's open. But at the same time, we're in a bad position because now everyone knows we need a player. So the price will go flying up. Not that I care, ain't my money. But go and sign someone, man. Go and get it done. And let's hope that he comes back better and bigger than ever. And then we fire towards the title. If we do that, I can't wait. I'll be buzzing. I'll be the first one here, knee sliding across the marble floor, giving it, come on, baby, we did it. But it's now on the club. It's now on the club to go out and do what's required. It's on them to go and show some intent. It's on the fans to raise the standards as well and keep them raised. Because when the likes of me and Kenny Jez, Dan, others out there, you guys in the chat, when we're sitting here saying, look, 1 injury and this could fall apart, 2 injuries and it's a collapse, right? It's not negative. It's we've seen this all before, people. And we don't get carried away that we're top at Christmas. I've seen us top at Christmas 5 times in the Premier League era. And we've never won the league from being top at Christmas. In fact, I'm lying. Since 2007-8, we've been top of the league 5 times, 6 times, including this one. And we've not won the league in any of them. So it's not being negative. It's just being realistic. I've seen this story a million times before. And sadly, we've lost one of our best players for 3 months. So I wish him well. Hope he's good. Big up to everybody who's watched this. Big up to everybody who's dropped donations in, subscribing, liking, sharing, all of that, following the socials, the TikTok. Come on, man. We're nearly on 850 on TikTok. I want that to 1,000 by Christmas Day, man. So come on, let's get that TikTok flying. Make sure you follow that, and I'll be uploading on that a lot more regular as well. I don't really know how to use it, if I'm honest. So I'm going to try and reach out to a few people and see if they can give me some tips and ideas on it. So yeah, man. But big up to everyone. I'll be back again. It's going to be earlier than usual. It's going to be 1 p.m. UK time tomorrow, and that is going to be the podcast with Kenny and Jez. So make sure you come and tune into that. And that's me done for the day tomorrow. I will have an upload, so keep your eyes peeled for the daily transfer update. And then Tuesday I'm back with Terry Fluers, and I think Rance is back, so I'll be back with Rance if he is. So yeah, man, all have a wonderful evening. I'm going to have a couple of little soirees on this wonderful Sunday evening. It's coming home, people. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. Adios, amigos.